Scrapbookers, this is Megan and I am back today with another layout, and this one is going to be another Naptime Disaster page. I really love how this one turns out. So I did pull from my stash this arrow craft paper. I didn't really like any of the other papers that were in my kit for this specific layout, so I did pull that in, but I'm okay with that. It's all good, right? So I'm just cutting down my photos and figuring out what exactly I want to do. So I know that this layout is going to be called Culprit number 2. And so I had that number 2 circle embellishment piece from the ephemera, and it worked out so perfect. So I'm just making a couple of banners down here at the bottom just to kind of tie the other Culprit layout with this one, because they are going to have the same title. It's just going to be a different number. So Jonas is Culprit number 1 and Brennan is Culprit number 2. If you didn't see my video last week, I will make sure to link it below so that you can find it. But I really loved these photos. Like, it was just so hilarious to me how much they just tore apart their bedroom during their nap time. It was insane. So I am going to map both of these photos on this Illustrated Faith piece of paper. It's a navy paper, and it's got some like oval shaped dots on it, I think is what they are. I just really liked that the navy popped off of the mint green and the craft background. I thought it looked great. So I'm going to glue those both down, and they are just going to stay right where they are. And this layout, I think, took like half an hour, quite literally, maybe even less. It was so quick to do this one, and I'm so excited and so happy with how it turned out. So now I'm adding a couple more pieces to this bottom cluster. I really love this pretty pink paper. It is from, who is it from? Again and Again, I think, is the collection it's from. And I just love that collection. The colors and everything in that collection are just amazing. So I did add a place to stamp the date up in the top left-hand corner of that photo, and that's where one of my embellishments is going to go. And then I'm also going to add an embellishment in the top right of the whole layout. So I think here I am just trying to figure out how I'm going to do my title. So at first I was thinking I was going to use that gold alpha, but then I realized it would not at all stand out against that craft background. So I pull out this alpha stamp set. It is the brushed letter set from Close to My Heart. I don't think they still have it in stock, but that is what I am using. And I absolutely love how this turns out. I'm going to use just my, it's actually my Silhouette stamp block that I got from Silhouette like 10 years ago. Probably not really 10 years ago, but forever ago it feels like. And I'm going to use Close to My Heart Sapphire ink. I am just going to stamp it above the photos, and it works out so good. I just absolutely love it. So I'm going to glue the number 2 and then that little dream banner to the right of the word Culprit, and that the title's done. The title is always like the hardest part for me. So I was super excited that it took like literally maybe like 3 or 4 minutes to do at the most. So I'm going to glue all of that down. And I'm going to glue everything down in this bottom cluster and finish that one off. Then I'm going to move up into, where am I going to move to? Let's see. I'm looking through my embellishments. Then I'm going to move to this cluster that's right next to the title. So since they take their naps at our house, I figured this cute little house ephemera piece worked perfect. Then I'm going to bring in some of these buttons that I had put in my kit, and I'm really, really happy with how it turns out. I really try to use that, like the pink buttons from the kit, but I don't. All I use is blue. And now I'm going to start working on that cluster up in that top right hand corner. I add this chipboard piece that I've had for like 10 years probably, I swear. Probably in all reality it's just been maybe 5 years, but 5 years is a long time, I feel like. So I'm just messing around with more buttons if I want to see about changing the colors or, doing the same color or what. Oh, sorry. I'm so tired. I had to yawn. In the end, I'm just going to go with 3 blue buttons, and I'm also going to put a scrap piece of that pink paper up in that right hand corner, and I'm pretty sure that is all that I do. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure that you check out all the other ladies' videos. I don't think we have a playlist yet, so I will look into making a playlist up so that you guys can easily find all our videos using our May kits this month. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys very soon. Bye!